Yo, what's happening, people? United Central back again with another video. I'm with my boy Aaron.
Yes,
what's happening, bro?
What's going on, man?
I've been blessed, yeah? Blessed is a bit, you know what I mean? One of them, man.
Exactly.
Yo, Ollie's at the wheel.
You still
Bit
at
of
the wheel, man. You still at the wheel. It's just the Arsenal fans that get in a bit, you know. But we'll get to you later. Don't worry.
Get to you later, you get me? You man thought you won the Premier League and that, yeah? Listen, we're just gonna talk about the game analytically and you know how the game went. Well, obviously Arsenal 2-0.
Yeah.
For me, undeserved in the terms of the actual game basis. You know, what I mean, we were creating more chances. I felt like, you know, we had more of a potence about us. You know what I mean, we were looking to win the game. You know what I mean, there was a directness about us. Obviously, the first 10 minutes wasn't great. You know what I mean, I thought we were a bit like, you know, the hangover from the Wednesday game. But for me, obviously, woke up this morning, you see my tweet and that. You know what I mean, you know, woke up feeling a bit, you know. But yeah, man, 2-0 Arsenal, man. Sum up the game for us, man.
I think, yeah, like you said, the first 10 minutes, Arsenal was definitely better. They were on the front foot. They were pressing and stuff. And the supporters were getting them going as well, you know. But then I think we grew into the game. We had unbelievable chances. On another day, the chances that Lukaku had, on another day he scores a hat-trick. Do you know what I mean?
That first goal, though, Shaka, man. Couldn't get it done better. I see Gary never whinging, but for me, I can never fault David De Gea, you know what I mean, in terms of what he's done for us. Last year, they had 30 shots on target. Was it on target or 30 shots in total, though? Yeah. And it must have saved about at least 15 of them. Yeah. So, for me, do you blame the keeper or do you just think flat-footed, the wind played a part, as Klopp would say?
Nah, I don't want to blame the wind. I actually don't know what happened. I seen it again, and I just don't know what went through De Gea's head. But I'm not gonna blame him, man. I'm not gonna blame him. The guy saved us so many times, man. And this season again, remember the game against Spurs? All those saves, man. And now we're gonna blame him. Nah, come on, man. I'm not. Obviously, every goalkeeper makes mistakes, and he's a goalkeeper like every other. Do you know what I mean? So he's gonna make mistakes, and his mistakes happened yesterday. So I'm not gonna sit here and blame him, man. Like, obviously, maybe he could have done better, but it happens, man. It just happens.
Happens in football. But yeah, United grew into the game. Lukaku, man, that first chance, all he needed to do was just dink it, just do anything. But
not even, bro. All he had to do is give it a little touch. That's it. He tried to give it a touch and put power behind it on top. So all he had to do is give it a little touch and he would have gone in. Do you know what I mean?
And I felt like if that would have gone in, completely different game, different ball game. Arsenal, you would have seen a different Arsenal, maybe even different United. Maybe they would have for the second.
Yeah, definitely, man. If we would have scored that, I think Arsenal would have, their confidence would have gone low and we possibly could have put in a second and a third. And with all these chances we had, we definitely could have scored 5 goals. I think we had all the 5 chances or 6 chances that we had, at least 3 of them were clear-cut chances. The Fred one that went on a post, Lukaku again, second half, Fred puts it through to him. Lukaku's got, like, he's one-on-one against Leno. Like, all these chances are pure goals. Yeah. And how we did not score, I don't know.
And then 2-0 Fred. For me, obviously, I got a bit carried away, you know what I mean? For me, I thought it was a penalty when I originally seen it because I was like, Fred, what are you doing? You know what I mean? You don't need to push the guy. He's going nowhere. Yeah. But then I seen it. It was absolutely soft as hell. That referee had a poor game all game. I just topped it off, you know what I mean? That's why you want VAR now. For me now, I want VAR in there because that decision there could have been absolutely, you know, been corrected, and then United would have probably not have lost that game because we were looking decent in the second half. Yeah. So,
and thank God it's coming next season. So yeah, for me it was a light one as well. It was a light one, but the referee gave it. You can't blame him for that. So yeah.
So what do you reckon overall? Like, did Ollie get anything wrong, or did you reckon the Matic playing instead of McTominay? For me, in hindsight, you can always say that, but we would have put Matic in a couple of weeks ago, yes or no, but I felt like, I don't know, man, somebody just told me a rusty Matic against a lively, you know what Xhaka's like. He has one of them games where he's absolutely brilliant, you know what I mean, in there, obviously, Ramsey as well. I don't know, what do you reckon? Did Ollie get it wrong in that sense?
I think, in terms of the midfield, yeah, he did. I think McTominay should have started. I think his energy levels would have helped us a lot, you know what I mean? Because obviously he's got that momentum from, what was it, Southampton game, from the Palace game before, and then PSG. So his energy levels would have been massive against Arsenal. And yeah, man, and I think he rightly took him off, you know, Matic, because he was really rusty. And you could see the guy was out and he needed some match rhythm to get into the game. But yeah, I think he got it wrong for that. And apart from that, I think every choice on the pitch was the right one.
Do you reckon yesterday's game highlighted why we need an all-round quality number 9 out there. Clearly, yes, Lukaku's done well. You know what I mean? We're not discrediting that.
No.
But the poor record against the top 6. Yeah. The fact that sometimes if he has like a great game, you'll still see the mistakes in him, like every touches. He can never have that perfect game. For me, if we want to be elite level, and I keep saying this, elite level, we need to buy a genuine out. Look what they had. They had Lacazette and Aubameyang up front. We had, say Rashford is brilliant for us, right? But would you say he's an elite striker?
No, he's not.
Exactly. And Lukaku is not, I don't reckon he fits our profile of Man United quality. So for me, next season, that's what, for me, that highlighted that game, what we need. We needed a right winger because there was a lack of right winger. And we also need a quality out-and-out striker. You could go in there, big games, and decide big moments.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. And Arsenal, their best player was Lacazette. Exactly. Because the way he was linking up play for other people, he was wriggling through the defence and everything. He was really, really.
And I heard about these Arsenal fans saying, "Aubameyang had a good game, man." Bro, man, I don't even get these guys. The guy was nowhere to be seen. I didn't see him one touch of ball.
These Arsenal fans, yeah. When we're saying he's the Gabonese Jamie Vardy, he is. He did not do anything during the whole game. Yeah, he did not do anything. He got the pen. And he scored. That's all he did. I didn't even. At some point, I even forgot he was on the pitch. You know,
real talk, man.
Because in terms of strikers, all the work that needed to be done was done by Lacazette. Yeah. It wasn't done by Aubameyang.
And obviously, post-match, these men thought they won the Premier League. You know what I mean? You could have thought that they won the Premier League at their ground, and pathetic, man. You know what I mean? Like that admin, man. What's he on about all it fingers? Emery's at the wheel, man. Did they not get spunked by the French farmers in the weekend, man? I mean, don't at us, man. You get me? I'm absolute joke, man. The amount of tweets they were bringing out yesterday. Lacazette wanted to dance, but absolute joke this club is, man.
You know what it is about Arsenal? These guys love us. You guys, Arsenal, you love us. You take our song and changed Oli, replaced it with Unai. Lacazette, you posted Lacazette and the location was the dance floor, and then Ozil, man, come on, out of all people, this guy goes missing the whole season, plays one game against us, and then people claim he's world class again.
Man was told to go play Fortnite and that, and then now he comes up and thinks he's done a job. Man weren't even in the game, but you chatting Macafar, man. Absolute joke, man.
Stay on your Fortnite like streamings and Twitch and whatnot. Stay on there, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, stay on there, fam. I'm German, yeah. He's obviously used to play for Germany. I'm German, yeah. And I used to love the guy when he played for us until 2014, because after the World Cup, after we won it, he went completely missing. Euros 2016, he went missing. World Cup 2018, he went missing. He was one of the reasons why we played so bad, because he's lazy. Do you know what I mean? Once he wins something or once he gets too much praise, the guy goes missing. He's lazy. And in the words of Mourinho, you know what Mourinho told you, Mesut? You know what he told you? You will never be Zidane. You will never be it. Do you know why? Because Zidane is the class above you. You're not like him. You'll never be like him.
It's not better than Jay Ward-Prowse.
What?
It's not better than most. For me, in terms of top 10 midfielders in the Premier League, I don't even rate him that much, you know.
Ozil is good when he wants to. That's all I can remember from him. Even in the German national team, he's good when he wants to. When he wants to play, when he's on it, like that's when he'll play good.
Well, yeah, man, we take the L. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're better than that. We take the L. Yeah. These are Arsenal fans to get me. When we was dancing in their stadium, these man were silly, get me. So
Jesse Lingard got in your heads, fam. He got in your heads because the amount of shit that you're tweeting, he clearly got in your heads, especially in Ozil's one. He's living rent free in all of your heads. He's living rent free, bro. Rent free. There must be hella space in your heads, fam.
But yeah, man, 9 wins in a row away from home comes to an end, and it was always going to come to an end. But if it's going to happen, Arsenal be brilliant at home, so it was going to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, it was never going to be a situation where we're going to win literally every single game. I knew that at some point we were going to lose, and obviously in the Champions League it happened against PSG, and now we're happening against Arsenal. It could have happened against anyone, but I knew at some point it was going to happen. And on our road back, on our way back to glory, we're going to have some slip-ups, do you know what I mean? And yesterday was one of them, so I'm not worried. Still Oli at the wheel, still want him to get the job, and we're still going to challenge for the title next season. Mark my words.
Real talk, man, real talk. Obviously, going into the games, first game of the weekend, Crystal Palace 1, Brighton 2. I didn't see that coming, to be honest.
To be fair, I didn't see it coming either, because Palace have been playing well recently, and... But yeah, I knew that because obviously Glenn Murray used to play for Palace, and now he plays for Brighton, and I just knew the guy was going to score. And I checked my phone, I got the notification, checked my phone, who scored? Glenn Murray. And that knockout goal.
Bro, this guy, I feel like, he's underrated in the sense that he could have been a baller, man. But I feel like his temperament and, the lack of working hard and attitude, I feel like that's caused him a few issues. But that goal, that was a messy curler, man.
That was a banger, bro. And if you rewatch the goal, you can actually see Glenn Murray just holding his face.
I see that.
Do you know what I mean? So it was a cracking goal, man. And I think what you just highlighted on knockout, I think that's what's preventing him to get into the Belgium national team, because obviously
I thought he's French.
No, he's Belgian. Obviously, there is a lot of talent in the Belgium squad, which already is a problem to get into. Do you know what I mean? But if he was working harder, I think he definitely would have had his place in that squad, because it's a talented squad, man, and they need someone like him.
Crystal Palace, man, you know what I mean? You don't know what you get with them, innit? 1 minute they're winning away, you know what I mean? Convincingly at Leicester, and they somehow just...
Like I said last week, man, they'll win one game and then lose the next. Like, it's just up and down all the time.
You won't want to bet against them, you know what I mean? Going to the next game, Huddersfield, Lille, 2-0 Bournemouth. You know what I mean? Everyone could have predicted that.
Yeah, job done by Bournemouth. I think Huddersfield is clear now that they're going down. I think they're just preparing for life in the Championship now. So yeah, man. I mean, good win by Bournemouth though. There's one player I really like in that team, and that's the young Welsh guy,
Brooks.
Brooks, yeah. That's one guy I really like, and I think this guy can go big.
It's a good win, because obviously Bournemouth haven't been going away victories lately.
Yeah,
so I feel like, it's a good goal by Wilson as well. To see that little 1-2 and then decent win for them. And easy win with it.
Yeah, very easy win for them.
Going to the next game, Southampton 2, Bottle FC 1. Who would have thought that, eh?
Bottle Spurs back again.
Real talk, man. Come on, man.
Yo.
How are you bottling this every single week, man? It's like it's their season's just dwindling down yet again. It's happening again.
It's happening every single season with these guys, and I just don't know. I just don't know how they do it every season at the same period. It happens again. And when they scored the first goal, I was like, okay, this is going to be another Spurs away win, comfortable win. But, they turned up against Southampton. And you know what? The same guys that scored against us scored against them. And again, that James Ward-Prowse guy.
He's looking for a move, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you right now, he's looking for a move in the summer. It's about I think it's 23, 24 now. It's that age where he's thinking, next step. For me, the best free kick taker is Beckham. I'm telling you right now, the curl he gets on that. The keeper has no chance. The speed he puts on it, the fact that he puts it so wide, there's no chance of you getting that.
Bro, if Southampton go down to the Championship, he's the first one that's going to go. First one, I'm telling you. And his free kick technique is just magnificent, bro. Like, there's nothing else to say. Even when he scored against us, I was telling people this one is going in. It's going in. And even when before he scored against Tottenham, I knew it was going in. When I watched the highlights, I knew this one was going in. I just knew it. So yeah, man, the guy is, bro. In terms of techniques, I'm putting him up there with Beckham, bro. Definitely.
And Tottenham do it again, man. Where did they go from here, man? Pochettino, United job still?
Nah, you mad? Definitely not, man. Let him stay at Spurs, bro. And I reckon if they fall out of the top four and they have to play Europa League next season, they're gonna sack him.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, they're gonna sack him if they play Europa League.
I still feel like Tottenham need Pochettino more than Pochettino needs them.
But I think Pochettino wants to win titles at some point in his career. I was gonna say before we did the show, I was gonna say he goes to Real Madrid, but then I just read, Zidane might be going back, so I don't know where he's gonna go, bro. But he's definitely.
If you don't want to win trophies, then stay at where you go, man. Bottle FC.
Anyway, you said trophies are for egos, so just stay at Spurs, bro.
I don't want that kind of manager, me. Never. Leicester 3. Fulham 1. Yo, they look at, you know what I mean? Now Rodgers, man, you can see why he went there, man. They see the young crop there, man. Timberlands, man. The no-look shot, man. Yo,
again,
next season, if they can have a good end to the season, next season, you never know, man. If you can get a good transfer window and build on that team he's got, man, they could look a threat next season,
I was going to say that, bro. Like, I think in the summer he's going to have a lot of money in terms of, the board's going to back him in terms of finances. And he's going to be able to, you know, sort out his team, buy whoever he wants to buy. And that young Tielemans, man, he looks amazing, bro. He looks...
Been consistent at Monaco, but I feel like if you get the right manager around him, you can put an arm around him and say, listen, you're going to be my boy wonder. You know what I mean? He's at that age now, 21 now. He needs to kick on now. You know what I mean? You're not that young 18-year-old now that thought, oh, he's got a bit of talent, but what can he do? Now he's got to step up now. Premier League, the eyes on him now. You know what I mean? At French League, you know what I mean? There's not much, coverage that we get. Yeah. But now he's got to step up now, surely.
Yeah, man. Listen, I've been following Tielemans ever since he started at Anderlecht in Belgium. And the guy, you could see it from early. The guy's wavy in it. In that Belgian league, he used to, let's say there was a run of like 3-4 games, and he used to score like top bins, from 30 yards, left foot, right foot. It doesn't matter. This guy, all he needs is confidence. And like you say, a manager that's gonna put his arm around him and say, listen, express yourself. And if you do that to him, bro, watch in about let's say next season or in 2 seasons time, you'll rewatch this and say, Aaron, you were right.
Mystic Aaron, yeah.
Now I'm telling you, bro, the guy's wavy, man. Tielemans is a baller.
I've followed all but out now. You know what I mean? Just a bit of a pride, play for pride now, innit?
Yeah, I think I think they're going down, bro. I don't want them to go down because they've got a good squad and they've got players that I really like, and the amount of money they spend as well. But they
100 million,
100 mil, bro. 100 million. I think they're about to be the first team in Premier League history to spend over 100 million to still go down in the Championship.
I like them because they're a traditional club. You know, we got a nice traditional stadium. Yeah. But for me, man, just they didn't recruit well in the summer in terms of like the key areas that they defend. They didn't sort that out, and it's cost them, innit?
Exactly, bro. I mean, they did invest in key areas, but I think it's just the cohesion of the squad that's not working. I just don't know how. Just don't know how, man.
But yeah, going into next games, Man City 3, Watford 1, Sterling, man, hat-trick.
Man City doing what they have to do, innit? Although that first goal was offside, I have to say.
I think he deflected off the defender, didn't it?
I really think that was offside. I think that was offside.
But Sterling, man, do you reckon player of the year?
Contender. I don't know if he's going to get it, but definitely contender because he's flying this season, bro. Flying.
You know what, man? I've got no hate against Sterling, man. I don't know why. You know, every time he's playing, I don't really have any hate. He's come 17 years old, come from the academy. Yeah. You know, he did well, and I feel like he's just shining on form. You know what I mean? Like, as in, like, ability wise, he's showing what he can do. And I don't know, man. I just feel like every time he plays well, man, I've got to praise him and fair play to him, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I know he's he's playing for the rival team, but when he plays well, you've got to give credit. The guy's flying right now, man. He's being lethal in front of the goal. And remember when he was playing at Liverpool, people were criticizing him for not being for not having the finishing, and he needs to work on his finishing, this and that. And he's worked on his finishing, and it's paid off. And
when you got Andrew Gray at left wing, you don't deserve to win, man. You know what their tactics were, man, just to sit back. And that was just, for me, I don't know, man. It feels like they just wanted that game to be gone, done and dusted, and next game they go get the 3 points. But do you reckon that's a good approach?
That's what I was going to say. When you play against City, at least try, man. Don't just sit back knowing that they're going to have all the possession. And I think that's what Ollie's going to do when we play City. He's going to be like, what? Sit back against Manchester City? Hell no. We're going to keep trying. Obviously, we won't have all the possession because that's not our game plan. But we will counter-attack. Do you know what I mean? We will go on the counter. We will try to hurt them on the set pieces and everything. So yeah, I don't think that's a good approach to, like, before the game to already say, all right, guys, sit back. You know they'll have all the possession. Go hard on them, bro. Don't let them have the possession and play your game.
Real talk, man. Going into the Sunday games, Liverpool 4, Burnley 2. You just had a glimmer of hope when Burnley got the goal, but they just sat back after that, didn't they?
What's the goalkeeper's name? Tom Heaton. Is it?
Tom Heaton.
Tom Heaton turns to prime Van der Sar against us, and then turns to carry us against Liverpool, fam. You know what I mean? What was he doing that second goal when Firmino scored the
absolutely joke, man.
What was he doing? What was he doing? Communicate with Tarkovsky, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, bruv?
Firmino, double Sadio Mane, man, on form right now. I mean, obviously we don't want to praise a rival team, but you know what I mean, you got to give props to Sadio Mane, man. You know what I mean? Contender again for maybe player of the year?
Yeah, maybe, but I'd rather go for... Actually, him and Salah are contender for Player of the Year. Him and Salah, because they're doing well. Yeah. And yeah, man, obviously Liverpool won, but we're not too happy about that. You know,
we're just, you know what I mean? That's all about you're going to get Liverpool fans. We're not happy about that. But yeah, man, still behind City, 1 point, still in and out the title challenge. So what do you reckon? They're going to go all the way or what?
It's tight, man. It's still tight, but obviously you hope that Liverpool will slip up at some point.
Will slip up.
Obviously, they're playing Spurs at home next, I think, if I'm not mistaken. On one hand, you want Spurs to bottle it because then we can get into the top 4, but then you want Liverpool to bottle it as well because you don't want them to challenge for the title. So it's a bit mixed feelings about it. So
I'd rather have Liverpool bottle it all day long.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, man.
I want to get into that top 4, bro.
Yeah, but we can still get into that top 4, but still Liverpool have to bottle it.
So Tottenham to win?
Tottenham to win, and then we can gain the points through other ways.
Yeah.
But Tottenham have to win that game.
Yeah, yeah. If you think about it that way, then Tottenham definitely have to win.
And Chelsea, man, 1-1 against Wolves.
Told you, man. Wolves are a hard team to beat, man.
What do you reckon about Sarri's comment at the end, man? For me, that was a bit disrespectful, man. A bit salty. You know what I mean? It's not the Italian league where, you know what I mean? They do it all the time, Italian league, so why is he complaining, man? Wolves just come back from the championship. They have them in there, all right, 1-0 down. Why not sit back and Chelsea are there to go at the team? So for me, I thought that was disrespectful. I don't know what you feel about that.
Yeah, man, I think that was definitely salty from Sarri. I mean, he's Italian, man. He should know about the catenaccio. You know, catenaccio, when you just close everything, close the shop. That's what the other guy was doing as well. I was going to say his name, for Christ's sake.
No, we don't say his name.
That's what they're doing in Italy as well. So I don't know why he's complaining about it. So, but yeah, man, I told you about Wolves, bro. A hard team to beat, and that goal they scored against Chelsea was a class goal, bro. Again, these two up front, Jota and Jimenez, bro, against 4 defenders, giving each other little 1-2s.
Sick chemistry, them two.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, these two are sick together, bro. I'm telling you. And Wolves, they're not far off the top 6, you know. I think they're 6th now.
Yeah. I think they could beat United and Arsenal coming up. You never know.
They're definitely good, man. They're good enough to, you know, to be up there. You know what I mean?
For me, should be one of the contenders for manager season if he gets top 8.
Yeah, definitely. Nuno Espirito Santos has done an amazing job with Wolves, man. Definitely. You have to give him credit for that. To take him from the Championship to the Prem and the first season back in the Prem to smash it like they're doing right now. Yeah. Great job, man. Great job. Yeah,
that's the Premier League roundup, guys. Obviously, Man United back to 5th. Yeah. Arsenal in 4th. We're about, how many points? 3 points behind Spurs and 2 points behind Arsenal. Still a big battle for the top 4. Still Chelsea got a game in hand, so it's going to be down to the end, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be tight till the end of the season, man. So if you look at the schedules, I think we've got the most easy one, let's say. We've got Watford, we've got 2 last games at home, Huddersfield and Cardiff, so that's basically 2 points. That's basically 6 points in 2 games, easy.
You never know with no Cardiff fighting for life.
But obviously, if you think about it, it's easy 6 points. Yeah. We still have City to play at home, Chelsea to play at home, and if we beat those 2, that's massive 6 points as well. Tottenham still have to go to Liverpool, still have to go to City, and you know everything's possible, man. The end of the season is going to be very tough, and obviously we're through to the Champions League, so we have to manage that as well. So, but I'm confident, man. Ollie's at the wheel, bro. He's still at the wheel. It's not Unai, bro. It's Ollie. Learn that, bro. Learn that.
You heard it, guys. That was it for us. Premier League review, all the games, every Monday, hopefully. We'll bring you all the games. Disappointing for United, but we'll bounce back. Still believe in Ollie. Still believe in his method. Yep. The other guy would have been sitting back behind, 11 men behind the ball. I would have been a total, you know what I mean, backlash of our ethos and our football club. Yep. For me, still positive to take. Yes, it's going to be disappointing, but end of the day, you know what I mean, Arsenal, they had a decent home record, you know what I mean, so we've got to respect that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll come back, we'll bounce back, win an FA Cup against Wolves, and this will all be forgotten about. Definitely. Thanks very much, Aaron. It's been a pleasure. Thanks very much. All right, guys, just to give you a quick update, the Man United show we got next coming up on Thursday. We had slight complications last week, so this week will be definitely be on, probably be out Friday maybe?
Yeah, so we'll be out on Friday, so we're shooting it on, filming it on Thursday.
Yeah, man. Anyway, guys, I'm out, guys. United Central, be Mr. Aaron United. Follow him on Twitter, all socials, Mr. Aaron, AARON UTD, all socials. Follow him on YouTube, Mac Previews. Man United content through and through. So yeah, I'm out, guys. Like the video, subscribe, and if you want more shows, anything, just shout me in the comments below. Let me know what you want, and we can bring it, guys. I'm out, guys. Take care. Bye bye.